We are just days away from the second season of Full Court Press premiering, and this time the series follows basketball stars Kiki Iriafen, forward from USC, Flau'jae Johnson, guard from LSU, and Hannah Hidalgo, guard from Notre Dame. Our Juju Chang sat down with them for an action-packed look at the 2024-2025 college basketball season through their eyes. Let's take a look.
This is the peak of women's basketball right here. I'm Superwoman. I can do it.
I've always hated losing more than I love winning.
Stop living in your own worlds and figure it out together.
We have to match your intensity.
We got exposed.
This is not a moment. We are in a movement.
Thank you so much, ladies, for joining me. Let's start with you, Hannah. The intensity from the jump, as they say, throughout the entire series. There's one quote that says, we all know Hannah's not the tallest, but Hannah doesn't know that. You at 5'7" exude so much confidence on the court. How do you do that?
You know, I was always the smallest player on the floor, so I just had to bring something different. And I figured out that my energy, my intensity really fed into not only myself, but my teammates also, and it helped us all play better.
Kiki, you are all playing at a time when women's college basketball and women's basketball generally is having this huge surge in popularity. What does this moment mean to you, and how responsible do you feel for, sort of helping spread the popularity?
I think it's super special just thinking about my freshman year till now. When I came into college, women's basketball wasn't there yet. And then to see last season, this season, how much viewership, attention, and just opportunities that we're getting, I think it's one, just super exciting to be a female athlete at this time. And two, I think for us, it's just, carrying that torch, making sure the girls that come behind us have these same opportunities, but better.
Coach Moki really took a chance on me, and I knew she was invested in it. We just both powerful women.
Flau'jae, the opening scene is you watching for the 30th, 40th time replays. You talk a lot about mental toughness, right? What does that look like to you both on and off the court?
On the basketball court, not a lot go your way, and you got to be able to make something out of nothing. And so I think just being able to operate in chaos and have calmness in chaos, I think that's like mental toughness.
And there's a lot of talk about you rising into leadership on the team. What does that mean?
Man,
how do you be a leader on a team?
I just figured it out. Man, being a leader is just like putting a team before yourself. And so you have to be very selfless. And I think like with me trying to figure out my role for the team and trying to be that leader, not knowing what that entailed, and having to dial back, I think like at the end, it all kind of came together beautifully. Just me understanding that like it's bigger than me.
Kiki, congratulations. 4th pick, WNBA, you're heading to the Washington Mystics.
Well, there you go, Kiki Iriafen.
Has that sunk in for you yet and your proud Nigerian family? Do they take it seriously now? You don't have to go be a product designer right away
Exactly.
Anyway?
No, I've had my first day on the job already, which is crazy to say that my job is a professional basketball player, but my family's super proud. My grandparents were getting calls from people all over the country on draft night, and they're like, whoa, we didn't even know this was happening. So to just see how proud my family is of me and how much they support me, I feel like that's really what's going to push me further in this next journey of mine.
So, Flau'jae, you don't just want a bunch of trophies and rings, you also want a Grammy.
Yeah, facts.
Yes, facts. And your mom, who's here, is also your manager. Yeah. What does your career down the road look like for you?
Well, how far down the road?
Hey, it's up to you. You tell me the timeline.
I'm going to just tell you, like, my end-all, be-all. Like, of course, I want to have a great career in the WNBA, but I really want to tour. I want to tour, make music with, my peers, and I want to own a lot of businesses. I feel like in my end phase...
You want an empire.
I want an empire. You get it? And so, but really, like, my end phase is, like, owning my own record label and my own, like, sports group, to help kids navigate through sports and music.
I'm, like, expected to have, like, a leadership role, but I'm also, like, I just got here.
In line.
I want to understand how things work.
How do you graduated from Stanford, my alma mater, in 3 years, product design. What does your life beyond basketball, or maybe just in addition to basketball, look like?
I just see myself as a boss, like owning my own things, being a CEO, and honestly, whatever venture I get into, making sure that I'm able to help people as a result of that. I truly feel like I'm here to be of service to others.
And what's it like for you two guys? We see USC and Notre Dame square off.
Oh,
what was
gosh.
that like?
I don't want to talk about it.
You don't want to talk about
It was good
it?
for
Is there
me.
beef
It
here?
was good for her, not good for us.
No, there's no beef. It's all love. It was such a fun game. The atmosphere was crazy. Coach Ivy was telling us they're going to bring on the celebrities. We looked to the corner. Snoop Dogg is sitting there. Michael B. Jordan. They brought all the celebs.
Yeah.
And we go to church with you in this series. What are you trying to model for the next generation, not just of basketball fans, but of young women out there?
Yeah, I think even not just young women, but just young kids as a whole. And we have males looking up to female athletes too. Now it's such an inspiration to be a part of such a generation where women are finally getting the recognition. But my Christian background is really big for me. I'm a child of God first and foremost, regardless of basketball or anything else. So I think it's great for the younger generation. I think I inspire them in that way.
I get the sense that you come out of your shell a bit during this series.
Yeah, I do.
What was that like?
I do. It's so fun. I think the series was just amazing because people got to know who I am outside of just being a basketball player, because they only see me on the court and they see this aggressive player, this who's yelling, who's screaming, and like off the court it's like, okay, she's completely different. She's very chill. She wants to laugh, dance, and do all these other things.
I was talking to you about the Liberty and the Valkyries and the Mystics, all of them. What does the WNBA look like to you moving forward?
Just a grind. Truly, I feel like, in college you have such a successful career, but going on to the next level, everybody had a successful career. I'm just excited to earn my keep, earn my spot, play against these legends that I've looked up to, and kind of just take different nuggets for them.
What message would you have for the young girls out there? I know so many who watch your games, who are drilling on the courts themselves. What advice would you give for?
I think first and foremost is to get in the gym, put the work in. You have to be able to make sacrifices. And I think another big thing is to tune out the social media, the haters, and all that other stuff, especially in a world where social media is so big. It's like you can get caught up into that. So making sure that you have a healthy balance, healthy resources, and that you're being able to tune that stuff out.
Thank you so much for coming and joining us.
Of course.
Yay.
Thanks for having us.
Good luck with the series.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Our thanks to Juju and the ladies for the conversation. The second season of Full Court Press premieres on May 3rd on ESPN.